Hey guys, so this week you're going to do another painting. Once again, use whatever materials you have. So if you have paint, acrylic or watercolor, great. If you need to do this in colored pencil or marker, then you can go ahead and do that, but marker is going to be the toughest. So if you don't have any paint, if you can't do watercolor or acrylic, try colored pencils. That's going to be the best bet. If you happened to have pastel or oil pastel, that would actually work just fine also. And you could use it, if you have cardboard from an Amazon box or something like that, it's totally fine. But what you're going to be doing is called a plein air painting. And a plein air painting is just basically painting from outside. Ideally, you'd be able to just go and paint maybe from your front yard. So, in a perfect world, you can go in your front yard or your backyard and find something, to paint. So maybe it's like the front of your house, the neighbor's house, maybe it's just like down your street. Maybe you just paint your street, okay? So whichever of those, works is ideal, okay? If you cannot go outside, then go for a walk, go outside, take a picture, and then use that as a reference. Okay, you can do a combination of that too. Maybe you go outside and you, take a picture, and then you go back inside and sketch it out and do the first steps. And then for the painting part, maybe you go back outside and then, look at it from real life. Okay, so if you don't have acrylic or watercolor or colored pencils or some sort of pastel or oil pastel, then it gets a little trickier on this assignment. Markers is going to be tough. So at this point, then you may want to investigate playing around with the Procreate app. You can create a painting on Procreate. You do need to learn how to use the app because it's all, kind of works with layers and different effects on the brushes and everything. So if you just Google tutorial for Procreate, you'll find something that kind of just runs you through it. So do a tutorial, and then you guys do have that, so you can do a digital painting for this project as well. Okay. If you have any problems or questions, let me know. Only thing is that I forgot to kind of warn you guys, if you're using Procreate, you have it until the end of the semester. So if you need to save your work after that, like if you make a painting and you want to keep it, the file, I will put the directions from Mr. Parsons in modules so that you guys do have that workflow of how you can make sure you keep your stuff. Okay, so this is just an example of some different styles. You can see this is kind of like a watercolor. Some are kind of looser and fuzzier, and some are going to be a little bit more specific. This is kind of an older example of it. So whichever medium you have, if you want to use like a Winslow Homer watercolor effect, if you want it to be kind of looser and more, where the colors blend together, that's fine. If you want to apply like Impressionism or Fauvism or one of the ones that you've already done a study of, then by all means you can do a plein air painting, in that style. So you're basically just painting from real life with the color and the lighting that's in front of you. Okay? All right. Have fun, and we'll talk to you guys soon.